I'm sorry, are we filming? Hey, everybody, I'm Craig Ferguson. Oh, excuse me for partially exposing me crotch. Is that better? Yeah. It's good to see you, me sexy badgers. Me dirty mongooses, or whatever the hell I say. Oh, hey, I've got something to tell you. I forgot. I'm really drunk. Something's irritating me. I think it... Hold on a second. I think it might be my microphone or something. No, it's just one of me nipple rings. Yeah. I have one for each nipple. All 5 of them. Now, what else do I do in these stupid intros? Oh, yeah, I do this. That was fun. But just for me. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, thanks for tuning in. Now, we've got a really gay show tonight. Sorry, Freudian slip. I didn't mean to say we have a really gay show. I meant to say super gay show. That's right. Now, listen, seriously, what I'm trying to say is I, Craig Ferguson, likes men. Are you ready for tonight's show, everybody? Yeah. Tonight's guests are Russell Brand and Margaret Cho. That's right. It's going to be wonderful. That's right. So we're...
Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Hey! Look at you! Come on in! Hi, everybody. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, TV Craig Ferguson. Please. All right, that's enough. Thank you. Please. No, please. All right. Good, yes. It sounded believable to me. It was almost as if you had been warmed professionally by a professional warm-up man. Maybe he had coaxed you with little phrases like, "Give me thunder." Ah, the mystery of TV. Why are the audiences always so excited? Because they are in our employ. It is a great day for America, everybody. It's a great day for John McCain. He is ahead in the national polls. He is ecstatic, of course, because men his age very rarely see their polls go up. But he's looking at it right in front of him. Was that a joke? Yeah, very nearly. Guess what happened today? Well, I'll tell you. A Sarah Palin action figure came out today. I am not sure that's in good taste. But I'm getting one. Apparently they're working on a John McCain action figure as well. You pull the string and it goes... And the best part is you can change his diaper. But you know what's really... I'm kidding. It's a joke! Do you know what's in very bad taste, though? They're coming out with another action figure, a Barack Obama affirmative action figure. Was that a joke? Nah. Then why did you say it? It passes the time. That's my job, passing the time until we get to the real stuff. Commercials. In Hollywood, right? Tonight, this very night. Earlier on tonight, because we're live. Depending on your region. But Barbara Streisand, right, is performing tonight in a fundraiser for Barack Obama. It's $25,000 a seat. But for 50 grand, you don't have to go. But I'm thinking... If Obama thought Sarah Palin was bad news for his campaign, what about an endorsement from Streisand? There you go. That'll get you, boom, straight into also ran. Do you know what's on for sale on the eBays, on the Googles? A pair of underpants that once belonged to Michael Jackson. I looked at them, they're white, they're synthetic, they're out of fashion. They're kind of like Michael Jackson, actually. Are they really for sale? Oh, yes. You've probably noticed, I have myself, that tonight's show is even lamer than usual. Now, I'll tell you why. I didn't get any sleep last night. I couldn't sleep at all. I slept for about 2 hours. I've had trouble sleeping lately. And usually I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep on a plane and on a couch during sex. Last week... doing sex with myself. Last week... I can't even feign interest when it's just me. Last week I fell asleep during an interview. I actually nodded off. I won't say who it was. I can't possibly say who it was. Regis. It was like, I was like, oh, yeah. Anyway, last night I couldn't sleep. I tried all my tricks. I tried, counting sheep, but that just gets me turned on. They're so bad. But they have got their little hooves and their come-hither fleece. And it's making me angry because I'm lying next to someone who has no trouble sleeping at all. I wanted to reach over and go, hey, Ramon! Ramon! I'm kidding, I don't sleep next to a man called Ramon. Anymore. He's been deported. Call me Ramon. Well, not collect. Anyway. No, I sleep next to a woman. Any woman will do. What I do is I wait until she's asleep and then I creep into the house and cozy in next to her. Go to sleep. I'll be right over. There's only, for me, there are only two surefire ways to get to sleep. And if you're watching this show, you're interested in this. Come on, you're not watching this because you like it. You're watching it because you're awake. I understand. Anyway, one of the ways I can get to sleep is something I call self-massage. It's a relaxation technique. I could never do it in front of a lady. Unless she asked me, that would be awesome. But she'd probably be German. Anyway, they're kinky. They are. Yes, it's true, we are. The other surefire way of getting to sleep for me is I have a magic sleeping elixir. You might have heard of it. It's called whiskey. What I do, I used to drink it. I would drink a little whiskey, between 1 and 6 bottles, and boom, asleep. It worked so well, sometimes I would fall asleep in my clothes and wake up in someone else's clothes. With a tattoo. Anyway, besides the fact that they both help you sleep, drinking, masturbation, they're very different things. They are. One is a great way to relax at a party, and the other one is drinking. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is this. I couldn't sleep last night, so I got out of bed to watch TV, which, as you know already, is not a good idea. I mean, TV in the middle of the night is crap. And you think primetime TV is bad? Oh, everyone's great looking, there's been a murder. You think that stuff is crap? TV in the middle of the night is apocalyptic. I mean, look at this! I don't even like me! Anyway, what I do is I turned on the CNN, and it was a big mistake, because they give you news. I don't need news in the middle of the night. I get nervous. Because I found out that Kim Jong-il is missing. I know! It's true. Look at this headline. Look. Kim Jong-il misses 16. You know why he missed it? He's missing. Do we have a picture of Kim Jong-il? There he is. Man. Can I see that picture again? There you are. That is one angry lesbian right there. Oh, is it commercial time? Oh, hurrah! It's commercial time. Enjoy the commercials. We'll be right back with more interesting facts. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. I'm trying a new catchphrase / movement. All the kids will be doing it. Did you enjoy the commercials? I did. They were fantastic, especially the ones that were seen in your region. What was I talking? Oh, I was talking about, before the commercial, I was talking about Kim Jong-il. Do we have a picture of Kim Jong-il? There you go. Now, I was saying that she, apparently, this angry lesbian has not been seen in public for a long time. Not since Ellen's wedding, apparently. I think what happened, there was something... there was something about, should have been me, and then running out, and then... flannel shirt flapping and huffy games of golf and everything. But this is what I'm saying is I turn on the news in the middle of the night, and that's just the kind of story that gives me the creeps, keeps me awake. Because like this is a guy that has nuclear weapons, and he's missing, and he's angry. We need to keep track of that freaky dictator. By the way, there's a place up in Hollywood Boulevard you can get a freaky dictator for $20. Tell him I tell you, tell him I tell you, tell him I tell you about it. They'll test fire your missile for you. Anyway, what I'm saying is, during the middle of the night, you know, I should not have been watching the CNN, because after the Kim Jong-il, you know, running out of Ellen's wedding story, then there was the report that made me even more nervous. And it's about this thing called the Super Collider. Do you know what that is? It's a super collider. It's a thing that collides with other things that's super, apparently. You know what it's a thing that scientists, our old enemy, scientists apparently have got a huge underground lab in Europe where they are analysing, they've got this big machine, and they are analysing the Big Bang. They're turning it on tonight. No one's knows what's going to happen. And analysing the Big Bang could be dangerous because no one's ever analysed it before. I think probably they must be lady scientists, because they are not just happy with having a Big Bang, they have to analyse it afterwards, talk about it, have a cuddle. What are you thinking about? You? Correct! I don't know if that's true. Of course, I'm not a scientist. The original Big Bang was, if you don't know this, it was a huge collision of particles that all, you know, came together and allegedly started the universe, if you believe that sort of thing. Which, of course, is nonsense. It's like evolution or the moon landing or the female orgasm. It's just a thing that people have made up in their heads. Some people think that the massive European super collider, what this thing could do is it could create a black hole right here on Earth. A black hole, it could swallow up everything in Europe. Massive, European, swallows everything, remind you of... Probably not. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
If your life leaves you with questions, seek advice from under the sea.
Aquaman, bring me a letter. Thank you, Linda. This letter reads, Dear Aquaman, last week I lost a very valuable ring at the beach. Can you help me look for it? Signed, Desperate. No, I think once it's gone, it's gone. Sorry about that. You know, move on, blah, blah, possessions.
Your advice to the Aquaman.
Hey, you know why I think I couldn't sleep last night is because my sister turned up from Scotland. Not unexpectedly, I knew she was coming. And she's on the show on Thursday night, actually, my little sister. She's not that little, she's huge. She's actually the tallest woman in Europe. She might be, I don't know. We haven't measured her against other tall women. Anyway, she turned up, and she turned up about 9 o'clock. Her flight got in, and then she came into the house. And then I think I kind of caught some jet lag from her or something. And also my dog was very upset that someone had come to the house late at night. Because, my dog's German. It's a German Shepherd. And it doesn't like it. And then it tries to settle itself down, and I can hear it trying to sing itself to sleep with little lullabies, you know. But it's German, it's a German dog. It doesn't do any soothing songs. You can hear it going, Deutschland, Deutschland. He's part squirrel as well. All right, I can't be talking about him. Do we have time for an email tonight, do we? Oh!
Email time is now before us.
Step right up to the freak show. Sword swallower, bearded lady, and the most freakish spectacle of all. The amazing Ferguson reading emails. Guaranteed to shock and disturb young and old.
Do-do-do. This is from Leah. Leah in Coventry in Rhode Island. Rhode Island is a tiny little state. It's the smallest state in the Union, Rhode Island. In fact, it is so tiny that my sister would not fit in it. She tried to go there once and they said, "You're not welcome here." Anyway, Leah in Coventry, Rhode Island said, "Hi, Craig, do you have any piercings?" I do. Each one of my 5 nipples, of course. No, I do. I have a pierced ear, but the CBS made me take it out in case I was too flamboyant. But I do have a pierced ear, and I do have a pierced ear. And also, but the thing is, when you turn 40, I'm 46, so what happened is, when you turn 40, I think you have to take your piercings out until you're 60. Then you can put it all back in again. But when you're 40, it's like, look at that dude trying to be you. What the heck? Put your hat on the right way, Grandpa. All that stuff. And then by the time you get to 60, you don't give a rat's ass. You're like, it all goes back in. But I'm thinking of changing it up and just putting it back in anyway. What do you think? Email me. Let's have a poll. All right, everybody who thinks I should wear my earring on the show, write to me at craig@theinternet/Google. This is from Tanya in Washington. Washington in PA? There's a Washington there? Dude, this country is littered with Washingtons. They're all over the place. Anyway, Tanya says, did you know, like fingerprints, everyone's tongue print is a little different? I did not know that. This is from Katie in Anchorage in Alaska. Oh, America's new sexy librarian state. Alaska's suddenly like the hot, well, not the hot place to go, but Alaska's like, well, they've got everything going. They get Sarah Palin and then Dangerous Catch with the crab fishermen, they're there. They have bears. I think it bears up in Hollywood Boulevard, though, as well. Katie says, is there anything that you can't get on Hollywood Boulevard?
Excuse me. Excuse me. You're showing.
I'm kidding, they're not. My first guest tonight hosted made myself laugh, that's half the battle. My first guest tonight hosted the MTV Video Music Awards this past weekend. He's starred in the Forgetting Sarah Marshall film. He's a lovely, gorgeous presence of comedy and light that America is surely going to embrace. Please welcome Russell Brand, everybody. Russell Brand. Welcome, Russell.
Hello.
You look very nice. You're very tall. You're much taller than I expected.
Thank you very much. I was much taller than I'd planned to be.
Really?
Yeah, I thought I'd stop growing at around 5 foot, but then, you know, I just carried on for
Kept
yards
going,
more.
Have you ever been to Rhode Island?
I've never had the time.
Yeah, it's
What's
a tiny
happening?
little state. You're too tall now. You should have gone when you were younger.
I had the chance and I blew it.
Yeah, you should have gone. Have you been around America? Had a look around?
Well, actually, yes, right. Once I drove all the way from Boston, Massachusetts to San Francisco.
That's a long way.
I was recreating the journey of Jack Kerouac in On the Road. Some say too little, too late, but I had a lovely time. And I met a lot of really nice people. It was spectacular.
Really?
Yeah, because, I tell you why, because it confounded prejudice. You know, say you might have a prejudice.
Right.
One got confounded.
Yeah.
I met these people. I thought these people are definitely hillbillies on account of their physical appearance, like proper slack-jaw, gap-toothed hillbillies.
Yeah.
Right? I spoke to them, and they talked to me about the linguist and philosopher Noam Chomsky.
Yes.
And talked to me about a lot of political conspiracies, UFOs, and the possibility of revolution.
Well, that is your average hillbilly. That's your average hillbilly right there. They love Chomsky. They love Chomsky and banjos. They're famous for it.
They'll just sit there with a Oh, the manufacturer of consent. It happens every day.
Exactly. Now, do you think a lot of British people have prejudices about the Americans?
Yes, I think there are prejudices because of some American foreign policy type things. But when I came here to America, I was really surprised. Everyone seems really, really cool and lovely and warm.
We invented Coca-Cola's from here, you know.
What?
Yes!
That's delicious, that
I know, it's the tastiest beverage available.
It's a brown fizzy drink.
Exactly.
It's all brown, but there's fizz in it.
It's brown, but don't let the brown kid you. It's not dull.
No.
It
couldn't be less, though. It's effervescent.
It should be rainbow-coloured.
If only, I think we need a new colour to make it exciting enough.
Hey, steady there, son.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no.
No, it'd be nice if it was ultraviolet. If it was...
I like your style. I'll do it.
OK, why not try new ultraviolet fizzy drinks? They're delicious. Ow, my teeth hurt.
No. We don't advertise on CBS.
But it was only fictional.
Oh, OK.
It was a fictional... This drink is not available in stores. You have to call this number. Me and Craig make it in a factory. Our bladders. It's wee-wee.
Hey, it's wee-wee.
We'll just sell them wee-wee.
Well, you can't sell people wee-wee. My wee-wee's not fizzy. They're going to suspect something.
We can carbonate it, Craig.
Yeah, right. I'll do it.
New fizzy Craig Ferguson wee-wee available now. Pick up your phone.
I love it.
I like liked it so much that I milked him myself.
Hey now!
I thought it was a slogan.
No, you've gone too far.
It was a slogan.
You've gone too far.
It was only a slogan.
You've gone too far.
Slogan.
Far.
Slogan.
Far. Did you have a nice time at the VMA Awards, then?
VMA Awards, it's difficult because the room is very industry, and industry people, it's sometimes hard to perform to them.
Yes.
Because otherwise, if you're a famous musician, you don't think, as a famous musician, I shall sit patiently and listen to that person I've never seen before.
Yeah,
In that case, me.
You're right.
But I'm very happy with it. It's thrilling and exciting. Giddy highs, a bit like crack, but the come down is probably a bit worse.
Do you know, I stopped taking any of these things before crack was invented.
Well, you missed out because it was nice. Not as nice as Fizzy Craig Ferguson.
No, stop.
But it was... I don't recommend crack.
No,
it's
no.
bad for you.
Yes.
It's bad for your teeth and it destroys lives. That's why I stopped taking it altogether.
Good for you.
I won't have any crack. Say someone sells at a party, someone go, care for some crack?
Yeah.
I go, no thanks.
No, thanks. No. I'd rather have a pig in a blanket.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Have you got a pig in a blanket?
No, but I've got a little sausage roll.
I'll take it.
Now, I was very interested to see that you had performed in the famous London Hackney Empire. Is that true?
Yes, I have. It was a great honour to perform there because Charlie Chaplin performed there and Marx Brothers, Laurel and Hardy. Oh, my... Suddenly those people seem irrelevant.
Exactly!
You!
Yes!
At the Hackney Empire!
Yes!
Sir, as I stood on that stage at the Hackney Empire,
Yeah.
I felt a strong sensation that I was standing upon the shoulders of a giant. That was you.
Yeah, I was, yeah. Unfortunately, when I was performing there, I was the only one in the room.
Ah, right, well...
I wasn't popular with the Hackneys.
You drove away the folk of Hackney?
Yeah, I did. They didn't like me.
Oh.
Well, one of them did.
Really?
A girl, yeah.
That'll do.
Yeah,
That's
for
enough.
me it will, yeah.
That's enough for a marriage. Unless you're in Salt Lake City, then it's a start. No. I like all religion. All of it.
God's my favourite.
God is my favourite one of all religions. God, I'd have to say, if I picked one.
Yeah.
Definitely, God.
Are you having a nice time in Hollywood? Are you enjoying it? Are you learned to surf and everything?
No, surfing's much too difficult to learn.
Oh, it is not. It's easy.
It's unnatural.
How dare you?
It's a defiance of the Lord. Who looks out at an ocean, a big blue wavy ocean,
Wobbly.
looks at it, and then says, "Oh, I'd like to stand on that." It's cheeky.
Yeah, I see where you're going.
Even Jesus only walked on it once.
He wasn't surfing. He didn't have a board. He just used feet.
What? And to think, that makes me appreciate him. I already like Jesus.
Yeah.
Now I love him.
You were good. I'm very glad to hear it. Yes.
All other religious things.
God's my favourite.
God, my favourite.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Thanks, Craig.
No, it's all right. I'll keep it because I'm not originally American. Did you know that?
What?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Are you from Scotland?
Yes. Have you ever been there?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, several occasions for the Edinburgh Festival of Comedy.
Yes. How did that go?
Well, I was arrested, beaten up and hospitalised.
They liked you a lot.
It was a triumph and I'm going back.
Really?
Well, actually, no, it went badly because what I did was sometimes I feel a feeling intuitively and I think I'll express this because this is definitely information from, like, some superior cosmic being. God is good. Sometimes, though, it isn't that. It's me being not well in the mind. So I said something. I said some things that are a bit crazy. I got into a fight with the audience. Then I got into a fight at security. And that's out of order because the security of the Gilded Balloon where I was performing, you'd think they were there to look after me, the compere of the show. But they helped to beat me up.
Yes. Well, they were probably local people.
They were.
Well, that's where you went wrong.
They made that clear during my thrashing.
We're local. We didn't have to travel far from this.
Could you recommend any sites? Ah!
We have to take a break. Can you hang around?
I'll stay here.
All right, then. Russell Bryan, we'll be right back. Now, you were on the VMAs the other night. You made a crack about the Jonas Brothers. You better watch about that.
Oh, no, because I was only joking for some fun.
All right.
I just thought it was some fun. They're lovely, them lads. I'd like them. It's only, I suppose what it might be, because, like, I was also a virgin at their age, but it weren't because of a choice. It was because of some pimples and body fat.
Right.
I think it was jealousy. Jealousy was talking, like, you know, because I think, fair enough, be a virgin, fair enough. But, like, me, personally, now that I am allowed to have sex, I like it. That's just a different choice, though,
I get it.
I really like cuddling someone's the boobs, bottom, just to cuddle up. So lovely.
What about ladies? You ever have sex with ladies, too?
Oh, no, Craig.
No. Just
Just the fellas.
That's good.
Big pair of hairy boobs. and a winky and whatnot.
Not a winky. You can't say winky. It's not cable.
It was. What I said then was unacceptable.
It is.
I apologise to everyone, especially.
Have you had to apologise to anyone about the thing?
No, only like no. I haven't had to apologise to anybody because like, it's just jokes. You know, if your job's a comedian, you're half under a lot of pressure to do jokes.
I know. That's what I think. I think sometimes you see them and people say, "Well, that's not true," and they go, "I know. I said it for comedy reasons. I know it's not true."
Yeah, I do not live my life according to these principles.
Right. Exactly.
This isn't even my real haircut.
Really?
I go home, I comb that all flat, I sit down in front of the television and cry.
Really? Are you a big crier? What do you like to watch on television? Do you enjoy documentaries about animals? For example,
Yes.
Dangerous Catch, where they go out and get the crabs?
Oh, hold on, I've never seen that. What,
Oh,
Dangerous...
it's great.
Although I
it's
have been
fantastic.
in a documentary where crabs were involved.
Right, I understand.
And it was dangerous.
Crabs are not dangerous. Crabs are not dangerous. Only the really big ones.
You don't want them getting near you. Ideas above their stations. Nip, nip, nip.
It's almost as if you had seen the documentary about...
Is that pretty much the core of the documentary?
Well, yeah.
Welcome to Dangerous Catch. Nip, nip, nip. Nip, nip, nip.
That's it. I don't feel the need to watch it anymore, then.
I've learned more than enough about crustaceans for one day. Nip, nip, nip. Nip, nip, nip. The subaquatic world holds no mysteries for me. Nip, nip, nip. King Poseidon seems but a dullard. Nip, nip, nip. Tell us about it.
All right, then. Well...
I was only just showing off.
Yeah, I know.
To amuse
That's
you.
your job. That's your job. For goodness sake, don't come out here and talk. Come out here and show off. It's your zip. All right, your zip on your trousers.
It's on an angle like that to draw attention to it.
Well, it worked.
Once that's stage one. Now you've looked, you're already on the path.
I think I was on the path sometime before you got here. You're wearing a lot of jewellery. Did the sound man say anything to you like you'll sound all jingly when you come out?
He just looked at me. Marvellous, innit? Like that. All cynical about it, he was. Nah, I said, look, I'm sorry if I jingle jangle, but that's just the charisma.
Do you enjoy Christmas time? Do you jingle and jangle around at that point? You know.
I use that period to celebrate my old mate, God.
Oh, yeah, good old.
Actually, as it turns out, I am deeply spiritual and believe in love more than all else. Like, this is the only thing I care for is love. Love for the Jonas Brothers, love for all people. I do only care for... I don't deal in hate. It is an unpleasant waste of our time. You're
not going to enjoy LA at all.
I've been able to convert love into sex. With multiple partners for money.
How would a fella go about doing something like that?
Actually, I know a technique. Here's what you do.
Right.
You have to say 2 verifiable facts.
Right.
Craig Ferguson, you are sat here, you can feel your bottom on that chair. You've a lovely, lovely accent. Kiss me, you fool! 2 verifiable facts followed by an option. The kiss me, you fool bit, that was an option.
Yeah, I didn't take it. But I see where you're going. All right, so Russell Brand, you're sitting there with your lovely pointy shoes and your diagonal zip.
Yes.
Kiss me, you fool. No!
Oh, now, I nearly went for it.
Yes, because you were tempted.
Also, my zip got a lot more diagonal.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
No,
Have you ever thought about being in one of the pop or rock music bands yourself? I mean, because, you know, you're already halfway there with a, you know...
I like to dress in a way that seems sexy, but, you know, if you're a musician, they take themselves seriously,
Yes.
as they should do, because it's necessary.
Yes, of course.
Me, myself, I can't take myself seriously. If I was like, oh, yeah, I'd sort of laugh. Yeah, oh. Like, that sort of makes me go, oh, stop messing about. Like, I can't be serious about it. So that's why comedy, because comedy, if you're a rock star, you're standing on stage saying, ain't I sexy? Yeah, let's go.
No. Wait,
No?
no, Phil Collins. He's not sexy at all.
The subtext. The subtext of Phil Collins, he may look like an ordinary man, such as you might find loafing about, sweeping leaves outside a garage.
Exactly.
But on the inside, he is a virile, sexual being.
Phil Collins?
Sorry, no, it didn't work. I tried.
It doesn't really work when you do Phil... Billy Joel, perhaps.
Billy Joel is deeply sexual.
Do you notice how I said Joel?
It was that extra syllable
Yeah,
that
I
drove
said Billy
me wild.
Joel.
I thought he's going to say Billy Joel. I'm not interested in you, Joe.
Yeah, exactly.
I felt something inside me fall over, then get up again.
What's that called when that happens, when it falls over and gets up again?
In some ways, it's called a resurrection.
No, you didn't have to say that! Anyone you'd like to thank before you leave?
You, because you're so bloody nice.
Thank you.
And it's been lovely to spend some time with you. Oh, yes, but more than that, that lovely man in the sky, God.
Oh, Russell Brand, everybody! We gotta go. We'll be right back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
What did we learn on the show tonight? Well, I tell you what I learned. I learned that Russell Brand is a little bit like my Auntie Brenda. I felt so at home. Right down to the facial hair and everything. My apologies to Margaret Cho. Margaret was going to be on the show tonight, but Russell and I were on a talk, yakety yak, Auntie Brenda, oh yes. So we ran out of time. But Margaret is coming back, thank goodness, and is still our friend. We also learned in my conversation with you tonight that my sister is the tallest woman in Europe. We learned that Kim Jong-il is missing and an angry lesbian. And I think that's about it. Yep. I'm done. I hope you enjoyed the show tonight because, you know what? I did. And if you can make one person laugh, you'll get cancelled, actually. You have to be much more than that. We'll be back tomorrow, I hope. Good night, everybody. Good night.